Donald Trump may be the one on trial in New York, but it's Alina Habba who has really had the worst week out of anybody. To start the week off, it was revealed that Alina Habba is in fact the one who, oopsie daisy, forgot to fill out the form to have a jury trial instead of a bench trial. The judge, by the way, was kind enough to remind her of that on day one of the trial, like, hey, we're here because you messed up. And then, of course, on that same day, Alina Habba got in trouble by the judge because she was yelling while talking to him instead of just speaking in a normal voice. So he had to remind her to basically tone it the hell down. And then, as if things couldn't get any worse for her, they got worse for her. Because Alina Habba, while yelling at the judge, yelled a bunch of things in court as part of her argument that were completely factually incorrect. Now, this was not a part of her opening statement where, sometimes lawyers can play a little fast and loose. They're trying to almost present sometimes an opinion rather than a statement of fact. Opening statements, the rules are a little bit looser. This was actually during the trial. And she said things to the judge that were untrue. One of them, of course, telling the judge what he said in his own ruling, even though what she said he said wasn't in the ruling. And the judge had to remind her that, hey, you're saying things that are not true. And that, of course, is why former Assistant District Attorney in Manhattan, Catherine Christian, told MSNBC that Alina Habba might have to expect some pretty significant legal consequences when all of this is over. Here's what Catherine Christian said. There are no consequences for Donald Trump, but for his lawyers, because that wasn't an opening statement, that was basically her giving a press statement, in court, there's a professional responsibility. You can't make arguments that you knowingly know are not based in law and facts. You just can't make that. You can make arguments, all of us who have tried cases could step on that line. But if you know for a fact that it's not based on law and facts, you're not supposed to make that. So she might be dealing with issues after this trial, so hopefully she's getting paid well. And again, that's actually coming from a legal expert, former assistant prosecutor in Manhattan. And Alina Habba has a lot of trouble facing her, right? You can't yell at the judge. I mean, the judge could technically just hold you in contempt for that if he felt like doing it. But if you're going to sit there and bring up things that are factually incorrect, facts that the court, by the way, has already decided. Okay, you do not get to tell the court that they're wrong. They have been decided by that court already. So you're presenting an argument as a statement of fact, even though the court has said it's a lie. Doesn't matter what you feel. Court already made its decision on that. So yes, Alina Habba could be facing sanctions when all of this is over. If she continues this kind of behavior, she could be facing worse. She could be facing disciplinary hearings, which could strip her of her law license in the state of New York. Those are just possibilities. We got a long trial ahead of us, right? This thing's supposed to go till December. So if Alina Habba cleans up her act, plays it straight from this point forward, she might be in the clear. But if she repeats what she did on Monday and Tuesday of this week, then it's pretty much a guarantee that when this is over, she's going to be the one feeling the most pain. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.